What's going on, traders? Sandra O'Connell with Pristine Capital coming at you with yet another market recap video. It's June 16th, 2021. Happy Fed Wednesday, everyone. Hope you're all able to navigate these choppy waters today. We're going to go through all the Fed Wednesday madness. We're going to go through the price action. We'll go under the hood, check out our sectors and style factors as we always do. Go through some of my trades, options order flow. We're going to go through everything. I'm going to try to do it in under maybe like 12 minutes today. Let's see if we can do that. And before we get into all that, quick risk disclaimer, nothing in this video should be construed as investment advice or recommendations. Please follow your own trading plan and your own risk parameters. And last but certainly not least, do not YOLO your entire account into any single one of my trades. All right, I'm not sure if I said this, but please, if you could, be so kind as to click the like button on the video. Really helps the YouTube algorithm, all that stuff. Sort of gets the word out on my videos and helps me grow my channel. One thing I'm trying to do as well is, I think right now I have like 225 YouTube subscribers. If I can get to 1,000, then I can start doing live streams on YouTube. So that'd be very cool. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's jump over to our box scores for the day. Box scores for the day. S&P 500, as measured by the SPY, closed down 0.56% today. NASDAQ QQQ finished down 0.37% today. IWM small caps down 0.21%, and the Dow Jones finished down 0.77%. S&P 500, this is changing a bit. It looks like there's after hours trading going on. You can see we had a red candle today. Now let's just walk through what happened. So I'd been mentioning, for the past like week and a half, like FOMC, get ready. Binary event, can go really well or really poorly. And sure enough, I would say today went, I guess I'll call it the unhappy path, but it wasn't too bad. Essentially, market opens up and market goes green. All these tech stocks start flying. And the morning was really just like a stop hunt. These predator algos, they are just like designed to take retail traders out of their position. And the headline indices went from really nice and green to then like blood red, then back to green. So it was just like, unless you're like a super scalper day trader, like this morning just wasn't really a good environment to trade in. And then we got the Fed announcement at 2 p.m. And as soon as that announcement came out, I looked at my screens and I was like, okay, let's see what the market's doing. And all the indices were down by like 1% plus. So I was like, oh my gosh, there must have been something in that release. Because typically what happens is there's algorithms that these big banks and asset managers use, that they read the release. As soon as the release comes out, it looks for keywords and it'll make buy and sell decisions, literally within like, seconds of getting the release. So I was like, there must have been something in there that really upset these headline reading algos. And I believe what did it was they said, hey, we're going to be doing 2 rate hikes potentially, not in 2021, not even in 2022, but by 2023. And that's what caused the market to really, just lose it. All these algos sold at the same time. I ended up buying the dip when we were down about 1% because I sort of realized that, like, really, we're selling off this much because of rate hikes in 2023. So it ended up working out in that regard. But let's just go through the technicals here. S&P 500, when we actually closed the day, we were above this monthly value area, and now you can see we're actually trading inside of it. So it's actually like a little bit of a deterioration from the close. But you can see we traded below this 20-day simple moving average, and we were able to recover at that level. This uptrend is definitely, more under pressure now. I'm going to be watching the 20-day, and if we start slipping below that, that's when I know, okay, this leg might be over here. Let's jump over to our NQ tech stocks. NQ finished down, or the NASDAQ QQQ finished down 0.37%. It looks like these NASDAQ futures as of right now are down 0.57%. NASDAQ, you can see, is still extended from the 20-day after putting in a really nice run over the past month. And you can see we did close below that 5-day EMA though. So yeah, pretty rough day for some of these tech stocks. Let's go to our Russell. Russell down 0.42%. And this thing is starting to look more and more ugly by the day. Every time we try to get a breakout in the Russell, you'll see we start getting these red distributive candles, and then this thing just breaks to the downside. It looks like we're starting to see those red candles, so, you know, I'm not going to be awfully surprised if this thing just slips into the abyss sometime soon. We'll have to see, though. All right, so let's jump. How am I doing on time? I'm 5 minutes in. All right, let's go. So market breadth was horrible. You know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know, it's kind of interesting. This is day 3 of having just like really poor market breadth. So I think a lot of investors don't realize this, but you know, a lot of these stocks, they're already in corrections. A lot of the value stocks, they're trading at the bottom of their Bollinger Bands. They've already broken their key moving averages. There's just been some, like a select group of stocks that have still been acting very well. Yeah, negative breadth across all the indices. Looking at our heat map, very clear to see here. So red across the board. These defensives got slaughtered. Industrials, utilities, all of these. There were just a couple bright spots. Apple closed up 0.39%. I actually traded that one today when the market was towards the lows. Amazon up 0.95%. Tesla up. Yeah, pretty much blood other than that. Sectors, you'll see the same thing. Best performing sector today was solar energy, up 1.51%. Solar energy stocks, they still don't really look that good. Like right now, they're not really impressing me. We'll put it that way. You can see they closed like a smidge above their monthly value area, but closed well off the highs. And it looks like they're just below that 50-day. So these solar stocks, yeah, they're a tough trade, even when they get going. And then you can see a lot of these areas got hit, like blockchain assets down 2.29%. You can see K-Web, Chinese internet's down big. A lot of these video games and esports down big. So yeah, you know, a lot of weakness across the board. And then style factors, you can see we did not have a single green style factor. Worst performing style factors were, you can see this international momentum ETF, the quality ETF, and these high div, low vol stocks. So a lot of those in the high div, low vol, those are going to be like your big tech giants that pay out dividends. And yeah, those were very weak today. Let's go through some of my trades for the day. And here we go. Okay, so yeah, in terms of some options trades today, I got long some DocuSign. July 250 strike calls for 1335. DocuSign is a name that I hit pretty much like a double in this name. I had like a 100% return on some calls on this active sequence here. Yesterday I tried to day trade this one, took it off for a small loss. And for today I was like, okay, I want to get back into this and just see if we can push above to this 273 level. DocuSign is positive for the day. Did not close on the highs. But yeah, I still like this one for a potential run up into the 270s. So that trade I did in the morning, which in hindsight, you know, that was not the best trade location. I put this one on at 10:30. For my next few trades, I got really good trade location. So I put these SPY calls on at 206. So this was literally like, announcement came out. I had maybe like a couple minutes to digest what happened. Market was blood red. And I was like, I'm buying some SPY calls. And I got these so cheap. I was very shocked that they were going for 585. These right now, I think they're marking for like 6 and change. But yeah, I was able to pick those up pretty much on the lows in SPY today, which was good. So a nice little winner. We'll have to see. I'm not going to like push my luck on these. But yeah, so far a nice little winner. And then I also bought some Apple calls when Apple was negative, trading towards the lows here. So yeah, this was also at 206. I got long some 131 strike Apples for June 25th. And let's take a look at Apple. Apple was good. So I put this on when Apple was red on the day. And Apple's just kind of flagging out after a really nice breakout. And it closed up 0.39%. So that one's looking good. I actually took a target on that one. So I closed out a third of it for 126. I had paid $1.18 for those. And we'll see if I can get some more targets up higher. And in terms of common stock, I got long progeny this morning. It looked like it was breaking out. This one did not have the power to actually follow through on it. But this was one of our weekend watch list names. And you can see it tagged the 20-day simple moving average. This one tagged all the way up here as well. You can see it kind of failed, but we're still within this base. So I'm going to hang on to this one and see if we can get a more legitimate push up out of this consolidation range. Let's take a look here. We'll pull up our, I'm going to really quick, how are we doing on time? 10 minutes, okay. We can still do this. /ZN. Take a look at these bonds, because I think this is important. These are 10-year Treasury futures. You can see they broke below this monthly value area. So this could be a problem. If these 10-year Treasury futures start making new lows, the market is not going to like that. Because that means interest rates are moving higher. If we can stabilize around here, I think that's okay. So we'll see. Those are our 10-year Treasury futures. I just think it's very important on a Fed Wednesday to go through the reaction in bonds. And then let's take a look at this order flow. And so I'm seeing here, it looks like some activity in Google, more activity in Amazon. Those are very strong. DocuSign here. This is what prompted me to buy my calls. These November 200 strikes that came in size, big block order for DocuSign. Now let's see if anything else really sticks out. CRM here, small order there. Let's see, that's about it in terms of things that really stick out. So yeah, that about does it for this options order flow, and that about does it for this market recap video as well. Hope you all had an awesome trading day. If you are interested in joining the Pristine Capital trading community, feel free to sign up at pristinecapital.net. Feel free to DM me if you are interested in doing a free trial as well. Hope you all have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you all tomorrow.